Easy alchemy. That's what I want to talk. Here in France, in Europe, I think we are the past of alchemists. It's these strange people who turn plomb, copper. No, it's not copper. It's metal. It's, I don't know. In French, we say plomb into gold. So that's these people. And well, my metaphor is that you can do it with emotions. So you can turn bad stuff, shit stuff into gold, but not necessarily into physical gold, but internally. If you have, if you're angry or if you feel hatred, you can use that energy as fuel. You can still maybe go to the gym, grow some muscle, or use all this negative energy, all this frustration to build something. Usually in sports, it's very well used. You go, maybe the angle is better here. Well, let's try this. Yeah, I don't cut. I mean, oy. Okay, it's better like this. Maybe we will see if I cut it. So you can just use all the negative emotions we were there to turn it into positive stuff. So that's the simplest alchemy you can do. I could really end the video here, but maybe how you can do it, we can try to explain it. Maybe a personal example. I work in a shop and a lot of unhappy customers in the morning, and they piss me off. Or it's not piss me, it's like they discharge. They put all of their negative energy into me, so negative energy come here, and well, I can absorb a part, but it can be too much, and when it's too much, I have to discharge it somewhere. So I have basically few choices. So or I put it in some of my colleagues, and I put the negative energy into them, or coming back from home, I give it to my family, my parents, my brothers, and I don't have a wife or kids, so I can't be on them, luckily. But this is bad alchemy, because you take bad energy and you give it to others that you like. So that's shit stuff. But that's a lot of people what they do. What I do is that I use that energy. I have a pause between midday and 2, and I go to gym, and I use the negative energy, the negative emotion, negative words as fuel to lift weights. And for 40 minutes to 45 minutes, I'm an absolute animal. I'm like, I don't talk with anybody. I'm a beast. Uh, it's almost scary. Like you can feel a change. It's a change most inside me. I'm not kind at all. I put my headphone and I just go, and I just don't talk, and I train, and I just convert the bad stuff into lifting. And then after 45 minutes of this, I'm completely like lamb. We say in French, it's expression doux comme un agneau. It's like soft as a lamb. Lamb? I think it's that. The baby of the it look like a goat, baby of a sheep, soft like a sheep, but not the sheep, the baby of the sheep. So I think baby of the sheep is a lamb. I think so. Correct me if I'm wrong. So in French we say doux comme un agneau. It's French expression. So yeah. So after 45 minutes of training, I'm like this. soft as a lamb. And I can go back, I eat, and with the endorphin going into my body, in my brain, I feel fucking good and even better than before the training. So I go back to the shop, and that's okay. I'm ready to take the afternoon. Okay, it's come what it's come. If it's bad energy, okay. But usually, if you have a high dose of bad energy in the morning, you don't have it in the afternoon. It's yeah, I don't know how it's work, but it's balanced. That's an example. So you can do it with any sport. A few years ago, I was doing it with boxing, and I was really using it. All the bad words, sometimes from my boss, or like the boss piss you off. Okay, you take it, and bodybuilder said I was watching a video some long time ago, and a bodybuilder said like all the negative word. It's like firing a fire in my ass. It's like it forces me to move, and that's what I did with boxing. I put it all into training that new skills to become sharp and sharper, to become good at boxing. So that's another example, but you can also do it in business. Like my current boss, he had difficulties raising monies at the beginning of his business. He was going from banks to banks, and they were all saying like no. Even his own personal bank, he said, the banker said, look by the window, you can see we have this number of opticians in the city, in the street, we don't need one more. Basically he was saying fuck you. Um, and sorry for the bad word. I don't know if I can say it or no on YouTube. Uh, I don't know. We will see. Quite new to this. So and so my boss, as you doubt, he now have a shop. So he kept kept pushing. Um, all bank was saying no, and it's happened 1, 2, 3 times, 11 times, and 12th time he had to pass to pay someone to find a bank for him that could accept, and the banker said yes. And now 8 years later he's very wealthy. The shop is doing very well. um, I don't know exactly the number, but I think he's close to, from ranges to 600 euro, 600 of thousand, 600,000, no, 600,000 to, from that range to 1 million of chiffre d'affaires. It's a total number without charges. I don't know if it's not the beneficial. I don't know this term in English, but well, it's not the total. It's just the total number of the shop, but without all the buying, all the cost of everything. So then you have to remove that. But still, it's taxes and all that stuff. But it's still good. He is wealthy now. He don't lack money. He doesn't. So that's another example that how you can turn this negative stuff. You can do this little alchemy everywhere at any moment. I mean, um, maybe you can push it further and you can do it internally. Um, Sometimes you can even, you not necessarily need to convert it. You can just let it pass through you. For example, you wait a moment. You go barefoot in the nature with the intention of the negative energy going in the ground, and it can be as simple as that. Or you can also take a shower and you visualize all the crap stuff just imagine it around your body. It's dark energy, and you flush it with the water, and it's going in the sink. You can do it like this too by visualization. Also, another way, not well known in my country, but it's very nice way to do it. It's called the Way of St. James. In French, it's le chemin de Compostelle, or in Espanol, es el Camino de Santiago. It's pilgrimage of the Apostle St. James, which start traditionally here from Le Puy-en-Velay and go through this part of France and then through Spain, and the end of it's very far here. It's 1,600 kilometers, and it's finished in Santiago, close to the ocean. Yes, so this is something that I will do this year. So maybe if you're interested, just drop a like or a comment, and I can share some of this adventure on video. If there is enough people interested, that's okay. I will do the Spain part. So okay, finish the break on this. This is a very good way to do some alchemy, because you come with your stuff and you're just walking. You carry your backpack, which is from, you have to weight it. It's 8 to 11 kilograms, depend of your weight. For me, I'm a lightweight guy, so I need to do it as light as possible. Maybe I would try 8 kilograms. And so you don't do anything very difficult. You just work. You carry your essentials in your bag. If you carry too much of your essential, it's too heavy. So even if you put 2 kilograms more, at first, it's, you can say it's okay. Yes, but wait until you've walked 20, 25 kilometers. At the end of the day, all that extra weight very much more than you thought. So yes, you have to be very minimalist. You have to have maybe 3 sets of clothes, 3 sets of underwear, and you have to wash them every day, and then make them dry on your backpack, and hoping that the weather is with you, because you have to. And if there is bad weather, you walk also. You need to have French we say poncho. It's rainy cap. It's like more like a trash bag. It can be some, but some are better. So it just like, no, it's not trash bag. It's I think in English it's called rainy coat. Rainy coat. It's something that you put with a hat here, and it protects you from the rain. So you have to be very careful of what you put in your bag, and then your only job is to work and work in nature. You don't really go much in cities or of traditional routes. It's often a small path in nature. So we can think it's complicated, but along the way you have not hostel, but some places you can stay for quite cheap, and so you can always find a place to stay. And if you don't have, it's not very expensive, but if you want to do the other way, you can carry a tent and do it for practically free. You just have to buy the food, and you don't have any costs. But well, again, that was a little expansion of my thinking. We were talking about alchemy and how you can use that. What is the process there? You just work, and that's precisely how it's happened, because it's a little bit boring. So After 1, 2 hours in nature, 3, 4, 10, 40, 30 hours by all the elements. You sometimes you wet, sometimes you have cold, sometimes you're too hot, and something, some stuff inside of you start to going back up, and it's go in the nature because you work and you never come back to the place where you were yesterday. So if you have a bad thought, it's just go in the nature, it stays there, and you can do it for 1 month, and it's really it does miracles. Um, it's help you functioning better, and it's very an easy way to do it. Not very expensive. You don't have to take hardcore drugs to do that. But not a lot of people do it here. Another thing is you meet very interesting people on this kind of experience. Some of them are Christians because it's original. It's a Christian stuff, but it attracts a lot of people. Sometimes completely atheist people, sometimes just people who want to do sports, sometimes young people doing spiritual quests, sometimes old people just walking, sometimes very old people. One time I met a woman, she was 81 doing that. And another guy was, his name was Joel. He was beating everybody. He's a quicker, or he's a quick, quicker walker. He was arriving in, he was doing 30 kilometers with the first in the day, and he was 75. And at this moment, I was 21. And this guy was seeing it very in very good physical condition, and was like, man, I'm 21 and my knees is went bad. I was lumping, lumping. I was, when you only use one leg because you hurt your other legs. So that could be even a full story. I don't want to develop in this video because it was about alchemy, but well, you can use many ways to do that. Many. You can also do some stuff around your house, do some gardening, use the negative energy to dig a hole to put something in that, plants, many things. You don't have to keep that negative energy for you. You don't have to give it to others. You can just transmute it. Just be aware of that, and it will be fine. And I think if everyone does that, the world will be a better place. Don't have to give it to everybody. Just find your own way to transmute it. Yeah, I think that's all. Um, well, as you can see, I'm in the woods. I can show you little bit around before the cutting. Anyway, I'm not sure that a lot of people will find this video. I don't know if it interests people. If you're still here watching, well, nice to meet you, and thank you for watching. I appreciate a lot, and it's cool. So I little show you around. I turn the camera. You can see it's it's not a very dense woods because over there you can see it's a field. There is not culture anymore, but it was a field. And how it is around. It's not it's not a perfect place, but it's quiet. And what I like in the woods in France, you don't have crazy insects that can kill you like in the Amazon. You don't have snake everywhere around. You don't have spiders that can kill you. You don't have. We have one snake that can kill us, but it's very rare nowadays. It's called in French vipère, but it's been a long time that I haven't seen one. Usually, it's well. So maybe I will say that name and I will find one now. Sometimes it's like that. You say something and it's appears from nowhere. So, but well, generally we don't have really bad animals. So nature here is very soft. So it can be a bad thing and a good things because maybe we pushed it too much. I mean, it's a nature that it's too domesticated. So it has advantages. So that in the wood, no really salvage. I think so. In French, we say it's sauvage. No, it's like wild animal. No many wild stuff. No many wild animal. We have a kind of a pig that it's wild here. So we have hunters who, in the winter, they find them and they kill them because they can do a lot of harm to the farmers that cultivate fields around. But except this, it's quite okay. And we don't have mosquitoes in the woods. I remember when I was in the Amazons, oh man, too many mosquitoes. Mosquitoes? Yeah, mosquito, I think. We have a bit of fly, but it's not harmful. Anyway, that's the end for this video. Thank you for watching. See you on another time and bye bye. Have a nice day. Have a nice day.